He's just all cowboy, this guy, and does not quit.
At 37 years old, Robert Bowers still lives for the 8-second adrenaline rush.
I've been rodeoing my whole life. I grew up around it. My dad rodeoed, and that's pretty much what got me into it. And since I was a kid, all I can remember is thinking that I wanted to ride bulls and be around rodeo.
Once the largest money winner of the Calgary Stampede, Robert holds the greatest outdoor show on earth close to his heart.
In 2004, I had a really big, one of the biggest years of my life. You know, I got to come into the Calgary Stampede and started out really well. I won the first round of the bull riding and went on and made it in the short round and ended up winning the short round too. And that year it was still the $50,000 first place and $25,000 for second place. I ended up making just over $86,000 that year.
Robert Bowers is really banged up. You see that cast or brace on his arm right there. He's hurting all over.
Robert's list of injuries he's sustained over his rodeo career is almost as long as his resume of accomplishments.
A few people call me brittle and fragile, whatever you want to say. But it's part of it. It's bull riding. It's a dangerous event, and injuries are going to happen. As we've always said, you know, it's not if, it's when and how bad. I broke my right ankle, and I have a screw in that ankle. And then riding professionally, I broke my arm actually here at the Calgary Stampede. Was the first time and the first of 6 times. My collarbone I've broke 3 times. My thumb I broke a couple times. My jaw I shattered from here back, and I've got 2 plates on my jaw. My knee, I've torn my knee up a couple times. I've had a pretty major surgery on my left knee. Broke my elbow, where I had to have surgery on my elbow and had some wires and that in my elbow. And then now I've broke my left ankle and just did that 3 weeks ago now at Coleman at the rodeo, and just an unlucky deal.
But with the sacrifices and setbacks comes a great career that isn't quite over yet.
I still want to get on bulls. I just love it, and there's no other feeling like riding a bull and doing well at it. The chance to ride at Calgary again would be just great for me. I would love it. Calgary Stampede's always been #1 for me. You know, Alberta's always been home, and now I live in Calgary. There's no other place like Calgary Stampede.
For Shaw TV, I'm Alana Nolan.
Yeah, Robert was right there. Just everything's in time.